that was gonna be interesting for my channel. Um, Sorry, I just woke up. I sound like this. Um, was tired from work, but it's a series called Exposing Bullshit, and I'm gonna make a series called Exposing Bullshit. It's to expose the shit that companies or different things that are not true about things. Today I'm going to talk about Naughty Dog. And I used to say they were flawless, but they've lost it, man. They've lost it. I hate to say it, but I think they might be going downhill, just like the other companies. As you guys do, if you guys probably don't know, the original creator Bruce Straley left the Naughty Dog studio. The one who created Uncharted, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, and Uncharted 4. Uh, and The Last of Us. Straley was not involved with The Last of Us Remastered, nor was he involved with Last of Us Part 2. I'm just going to go ahead and expose the bullshit behind The Last of Us Remastered. It is the same game. I realize that. I do like that it runs at 1080p 60 frames per second. That's nice. But, the game ain't fun. The game ain't fun anymore. And I'm gonna tell you why, guys. The game used to be about balance. It used to be about, who had the better skill, who was the better player, who could face each other one-on-one and win. In The Last of Us, the original one on PS3, it was all about who had the better aim and everything. I felt like the aim was better on PS3, and I felt like it was. And when you got a headshot in PS3, they would go down. But in PS4, if you shoot for a headshot, no, nothing happens. They don't go down at all. It's just bullshit. They added on all these fucking perks that give people an advantage. I'm telling you, I think it's annoying. Like scavenger, agility, they're giving you a perk where you can be silent, nobody can hear you. Bomb Expert 3, which allows you to throw a bomb near your opponent, and you get a kill. It's really easy. Like, you just drop a bomb right near your opponent. It can't affect you or anything at all. That's a really cheap way to win a game. And they throw the bomb at you, and they don't get hit by their own smoke bomb, and you just can't move, and then you get shit. Another thing I'm going to tell you that's really hurt The Last of Us Remastered is all the fucking purchasable weapons. I think they're starting to kill the game, and I'm going to tell you why. The only weapon I really use when it comes to purchasables is a Spectre, because that's a common weapon to carry around, and it's not really overpowered very much. And maybe the assault rifle. But the weapons that really hurt the game, in my opinion, are let me see here. The one-shot shotgun, the purchasable shotgun. You pull that out, people just shoot you with it. One-shot kill. The military sniper. It's an easy one-shot kill. It aims for you because it gets aim assist. It's an easy kill. The sights line up so easy for you. You don't have to do anything. Even for like less experienced players, they can just pull out a freaking sniper rifle and get a headshot from a guy who's played the game for a long time. You pull out that military sniper, the red line lines up with the headshot, and boom, you get one because it's fucking aim assist. Another reason I hate Remastered is because it has aim assist. I don't remember PS3 having aim assist. Now, it could have had aim assist, but I don't think it did. I think it had actual skill to it. I don't think you had aim assist on PS4. Yeah, it's an easy one shot, one kill. Sniper rifle, just like in COD. You pull that shit out. And I mean, I'm accused of doing this too. I like to use it, but I don't use it as much as I used to. I think it's a cheap way to win. And it's an easy headshot because it lines it up. If you get the perfect aim down the sights, and it's easy headshot, boom. the crossbow is a major game changer in remastered. I think it ruins the experience in the game. So if you get hit with it, your health goes down to like half health, like probably like to 20% health. And if you don't find a health kit, you end up bleeding out. I think it's stupid. I think it's a stupid idea. It's like the crossbow from Call of Duty from Black Ops 2. If you get hit with that, you explode. I think it's stupid. But instead of this, if you get hit with the bolt from the crossbow, you end up just bleeding out like really, really quickly. I think that's a stupid idea. I think that gives the players an advantage. Like, they can sit in camp and hit you with the crossbow, and there comes, boom. It ruins the shit out of the game. Another thing I think that ruins fucking Last of Us Remastered is the maps are too big. I think they made the maps too big. Like Bookstore, all the way to Lakeside, all the way to Dam, all the way to, fucking... all the way to, Checkpoint. Checkpoint is a pretty small map, but actually still pretty big. The reason why I'm saying that they're too big a maps is because there's that people can camp more in these maps in remastered than they could in the originals. You actually had to face each other one-on-one, which I really enjoyed that a lot. Having to face each other one-on-one in Last of Us. But remastered doesn't have that. The next point I'm going to make is the reason why this game is ruined and why I think it's probably going to be ruined for the rest of its life cycle. The spawn system sucks. So if you spawn in the middle of something, you die. Like, I don't get it. You spawn right in front of the enemy. Like, the spawns are so messed up. Like, I don't get it at all. Like, I spawn, and as soon as I spawn, somebody ends up coming behind me and killing me right when I spawn. Like, I don't get that at all. I think the spawn system should the next thing that's messed up Last of Us Remastered is hackers. We're already into 4 years of remastered, and we already have hackers in this game. I'm telling you, there are tons of people in here that cheat, who hack, who have to get modded controllers, who have to just ruin the game for everybody else. Another reason why I hate remastered is because people use the launcher. The launcher is the most annoying shit I've ever experienced. You shoot that grenade launcher at people, it lowers their health to like 15% health, and it's the easiest shit to use. So just shoot that shit and get somebody down. It's an easy kill. The purchasables, I think, are just overpowered. I don't use very many of them except the Spectre, which I think the Spectre is good for, close combat situations. If you ever if you ever need it. Now, let's talk about, Diablo. Diablo is another one. Diablo is a copy off of Uncharted, but I'm just gonna say, Diablo is overpowered as shit. It takes 2 hits from Diablo to get you down. Diablo is also can be used for a sniper, so you scope in and you fire. So you fire with this red dot, and you can get a headshot so easy because of fucking aim assist. Yeah, I think purchasables have ruined remastered, and I think purchasables have ruined what the original game was. It's unbalanced. Second off, the primary guns, the ones that were in the original ones, have been obviously become stronger, way too stronger than normal. like the semi. I feel like the semi shoots faster. I feel like it can get an easy kill now. I feel like it didn't. I feel like they don't give a shit anymore about it. So they let it get stronger, and they like made it easier for people to get kills with. The semi was actually pretty balanced and worked well. The weapons. What else? The hunting rifle. The hunting rifle in remastered is shit. It does not work like the original one. It sucks ass. Has a lot of recoil on it. It will hardly get a headshot when I want it to. And when I do get a headshot on there, it doesn't register. They do not go down, which really pisses me off. So when I do get an accurate headshot, they don't go down. They don't go down at all. Fucking, like I said before, the headshot, the differences between the original and the remastered version suck ass, because when I used to get a headshot in the original, they would actually go down and it would work correctly. With the sniper rifle or with any weapon. The next weapon on the list of I think is ruined remastered is the burst rifle. The burst rifle, and I like to carry it around too. I'm used to doing this too with it. The burst rifle is way too damn strong. It's a two-shot kill. It's a two-shot kill rifle where you can get a guy down. But for some reason now it takes more. It takes 3 burst rifle shots to get it down. In the original one, it only took 2. So now it takes 3. And when I actually get a headshot with the burst, it doesn't register. It doesn't work for me. So it fucking doesn't work. Second off, next, the Frontier rifle is a major part of why I hate remastered. Like I said, in the original Last of Us on PS3, when you shot with the Frontier for a headshot, they would go down. In PS4, they nerfed the hell out of it, or they just fucked it up, basically. They fucked up the rifle. Can't get a headshot with it. Well, now, and my next weapon on the list is what's really annoying. It's the fucking goddamn, tactical shotgun. I felt like that gun didn't, hold on. The goddamn tactical. I felt like it didn't even in wasn't even in the original Last of Us. And then I'm telling you, it is. The shotgun is, it doesn't feel like what ended up happening is you can shoot the tactical shotgun from long range and still get a kill. When a shotgun is for close range. Shotgun, I feel it's an easy win for that person. That gun's too overpowered. The next thing on the list to talk about is the fuck. What is it? The variable rifle. I like the rifle, but I have to admit it's way too strong. I don't think it takes the variable. Now, I would be wrong. I remember shooting the variable in the old one. It didn't shoot that fast. And remastered, it's on very opponent. That thing shoots ultra fast. You don't even have to have quick trigger fingers to shoot. A person can get out of controller and they can do rapid fire on the controller and they can shoot fast with that variable rifle. Shoots way too damn fast. It shoots like a machine gun, and it can shoot you down so easy. See it being I think that it's Naughty Dog just anymore. Just really left. I bet they don't. Never. And I'm about. Afraid they're gonna fuck up part 2. I'm bunch of. All me off with remaster. I've kind of stopped playing it a lot more than I used to. It's overpowered shit. Powered weapon. It's just strong. It's way too strong. You can shoot that pretty fast. Now, to a new weapon, I think strong. I'm gonna talk about perks. This is really about balance with my videos and how, in order to have an online game, people enjoy it more. You have to have balance, and that's what really makes the game. I think people agility and can't and
rivals and New Orleans Saints.
Madden 11. Sorry, I'm playing Madden 11. You have to be able to hear the footsteps. But I just Cobra Training. It was Cobra Training was in Last of Us. It was always in the original Last of Us. I feel like balance of the just like they did with and I don't think it's about balance. I think it's about who the most easiest. To be honest, Remastered is not at all skilled, and a lot of people think it's skilled. It's the fucking easiest weapon to win the game with. It's not skilled. I'll tell you what, the last of, if you play the original one on, it's fucking skilled. This shit, it's not skilled. Really not that fun. Bullshit weapons, it ruins it. Private matches, for example. There we go. Agility. Agility. You have to be able to hear people's footsteps because they behind you. That's the thing. It gives them an easy advantage, just like Call of Duty's fucking what do you call that? Dead silence. So, hear you drop when you're trying to go, and that gives them a shiv you. And I believe that just not that's not cool, man. That's how I think that gives an easy victory. I don't use agility at all. I'm still a real don't want to have to work to get good at the game. Agility is an easy way out, meaning that all you and fucking you get really silent footsteps, nobody can hear you. You can either camp, if a person's walking, you go right behind them and shiv them, and they don't know you're there. Another thing is, is free, like I said earlier. Free is use it like it's man. Sorry. And you don't get hit by your own smoke. They get they can't do time to react. You shiv them. Time to react. Time to react. This has no time to react because fucking every part weapon is over. Change in last remaster. To decisions out there. Machete downs in 2 hits. When you have Plank, I think Plank beats Machete, but remastered Plank. So obviously, when you hit somebody over the head with Plank, it counters that. No, Plank beat Machete. Obviously, now gameplay mechanics window with remasters, especially multiplayer. There are a couple flaws in the story mode for Remaster 2, I'd say. But, shit, man. Plank beat Machete. So if you had a wooden plank and you beat your head with it, the last time I checked, Machete beat Plank. Really? I mean, no, Plank beat Machete beat Plank. And now, when you have a one-hit stick and a person has a machete, okay, well, this still applies, okay? When you have a modded hit stick, a modded hit stick always beats a machete. That's another thing. People use modded hit sticks all the time. I feel like you get more perks, or not perks. You get more abilities. Sorry, you get more items in remaster compared to the original. You only had a certain amount of items in the original that you had to build, but I feel like even remaster gives new players who are very good easy advantages with items. They give them Molotovs, they give them smoke bombs, they give them bombs all the time. Fucking, they give them everything. It feels like that they're catering to the younger players. And I hate that shit, man. That's been going on for a while now in the modern gaming industry, and it fucking sucks.
Slips it out short to his left.
Next is
Was there to bring him down. Nice play.
Brawler 2. Brawler 2 is shit. Okay. So you can't punch somebody unless you have a perk that has Brawler 2. So obviously you can't punch somebody. So when you go to somebody and you run out of ammo and you're trying to punch at somebody, if they have on Brawler 2, they automatically win because they have a more powerful perk than you. Yeah, that's bullshit. There was no such thing as Brawler 2 in Last of Us, and I don't remember it being that way. Brawler 2 is bullshit. It was bullshit. Okay. In
Well, it didn't take long to get the game's first turnover.
I think that it's bullshit because if you have on Brawler 2, a person can land 2 hits on you, and you go down so easy. You crumble like a piece of paper. Like, what the fuck, bruh? I swear. I don't get why these companies are dumbing down the way the players work and where the way your player plays. Like, I feel like he's getting weaker and weaker with newer game versions. Like, remastered. It's not Last of Us. It's not Last of Us. I hate to say that. I mean, people are like, oh, it is Last of Us. It's just a remastered version. No, it's not fucking Last of Us. It is remastered, which means, and it's not even remastered. It's a remake. It's a complete remake. They completely changed the fucking game and made it unbalanced. I hate to say that, but it is true. It's a unbalanced piece of shit. And it can be fun at times, but it can be completely annoying at times. I don't play as much as I used to. I find myself quitting matches back and forth now in remaster because there's so much bullshit in the game that I don't even want to play with, against, or involved in that I just leave. And I don't give a fuck about the 12 weeks. I don't give a fuck about my stats. I don't give a fuck about my survivors or anything like that. I don't give a fuck about my clan. I give a fuck about how the game works. I give a fuck about mechanics. The mechanics are so fucking unbalanced. It's just, I can't tell you. Brawler 2. Gunslinger gives you more ammo. Hawkeye. Hawkeye is another one of those. Hawkeye gives a person... Hawkeye gives an easy advantage to find the person where they're hiding and they're trying to keep from being spotted. Hawkeye gives the opponent an easy chance to spot that person even though they're trying to, remain hidden. Because obviously, now your character has X-ray vision and he can see through walls, and obviously he can look right through the goddamn wall, and he sees the player glowing in red right behind the fucking wall. Like, that shit. That feels like something out of superheroes or whatever, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know where Last of Us is. I don't know where Naughty Dog's taking the Last of Us now. I'm getting skeptical. I really am. Okay. What else? I guess sharpshooter's okay, but sometimes it can be a little bit, doesn't work like it should. Okay, that is true. That is true. I'm gonna break down. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter's another perk, and sharpshooter doesn't work like it should in remastered compared to the original. When you go to Sharpshooter 3, it does not work with the hunting rifle like it used to on the original. If you went to Sharpshooter on PS3, it would work. It would help you actually out with your shooting. Get headshots better. But in remastered, they don't fucking care. Sharpshooter don't do shit. Actually, there's a lot more recoil on your gun when you use sharpshooter than anything in remastered. Another thing that ruins remastered is it's a game full of camping. It's like Call of Duty. What next? What next? I'm trying to think what next. Hold on.
Roddy White on the receiving end and his first catch of the game.
Cobra training and sharpshooter. Okay, sharpshooter. Yeah, sorry. In Last of Us, the sharpshooter worked to your advantage. In remastered, it doesn't work at all. It's shit. Unbalanced multiplayer, camping. I feel like that in remastered, new players get more items than the pro players. Players actually played for a long time. They get Molotovs, they get bombs, they get smoke bombs, and when they get all that shit, they really annoy the hell out of me with all that they do. Because they think they're good bomb expert, or they put a bomb, or they throw a bomb up. These players everywhere around the map, and they think they're good, and like people go to them fucking garbage, man. Mollies. What players do is they sit behind a goddamn wall and they throw mollies. I feel like the mollies are more powerful in remastered than in the original. They just kill you with one hit compared to the original. Oh, another fucking it's really annoying. Explosion. So, obviously, if you want a more powerful, if you want to get more kills and you don't care about skill or anything, you put on Explosion Expert and your bombs blow up more in people's faces, so they do more damage to people. Explosion Expert it's bullshit. So like, yeah, they blow up people's faces more. They do more damage, and it's an easy win for that team. That fucking Last of Us is shit, man. What else? It isn't fun. It didn't. Like I say, it isn't fun. It was fun in 2014. And fun. Back. All unbalanced bullshit, man. It isn't fun. It isn't fun. I hate to admit that, but it's not. Explosion Expert. There's something that you can do in Remastered that you can never do in PlayStation 3 version of Last of Us. You can shoot in the air when a person can aim at a molly at your Molotov, and they can shoot it and blow it up in your face. I think that's bullshit, and I think that's completely to be even in there. Another thing, you can counter mollies with bombs, which I don't think was ever a thing in the original. Basically, that's just breaking down fucking remastered multiplayer. I ain't even broke down the story. Overall, their story is pretty good, but there are some shit things they need to work out in remastered. First off, there's a lot of input lag in recoil on the even get a shot. I miss half the time. I can't get that head because there's too much recoil. The hunting rifle when I'm playing with Ellie, I'm trying to get away. I freaking kept too much. I try and get a garbage. And remastered, I feel like Ellie's gotten dumber or something when I'm playing as her, and I'm trying to get straight, but I feel like she's gotten dumber and she doesn't do what she's supposed to. I feel like remastered is more because it gives you more items, feel instead of the original. I feel like enemies can hear you more than the original. Like they can hear every single thing, every single footstep you take, even when you're crouch walking, which is bullshit. I think that's bullshit, and that the game. Combat feels like it's still stale from the original. They didn't change anything with it. What else? The guns don't work when they're supposed to. They don't have the time aiming on the remaster. I feel like the guns don't work when they're supposed to when you're shooting. Not just recoil. They don't work when they need to. When you're aiming and you miss half your because of the swap and playing remastered than there was in the original. More sway. I don't know. The remastered don't give a shit though. What else?
Hands it off.
The bow doesn't work like it's supposed to either. It has a bunch goddamn sway to it. I don't know what's going on with it. But when I try to get a headshot on remaster just fucking feels like I'm playing real life, and it doesn't feel like a video game at all. It feels too fucking realistic, and I can't half the time hit the target when I want to. I was like, fuck you, either I play like this or I play at all. I don't have to, I have the original, I can play the original time I want. It sucks. Yeah, but it really does. I'm a fan of it, but I do not prefer like it. The original was just a masterpiece. Now, granted, the original on PS3, the graphics, but I have to say, graphics do not make a game. Over graphics. Gameplay over graphics always rule. Madden 11 is a perfect example of this. This is gameplay, but the graphics look like they're this graphics are PS3 graphics. So fuck, this game is fun. But seriously, it may look bad, but it's the best looking games on PS3 for its time in 2013. It was also one of the best gameplay mechanics I ever played with. Then I go to remastered gameplay mechanics are pretty fucking bad. In remastered, I feel like the computer got more. I didn't know what was going on, and they were so easy to kill, so easy to shield, so easy to, silence. I felt like remaster was more easier. I felt like a kid could play remaster compared to the original. That's the sad part. It felt more like a game for children, not for an adult. The original was rated M, and it felt more realistic. It felt more towards an audience of fans than remastered does. Remastered feels like it holds your hand the whole time, and the original one didn't. It felt like it was a whole new thing. Stupid AI. The AI is dumber. I feel like the clickers are dumber. Um, Weapons don't work when supposed to, like I said. Combat system is just old. They didn't change anything. Sniper. Sniper is bullshit because too much recoil on the guns. The game gives you too much stuff. I believe around this time. Sometimes I believe that's just that's not how the game works. You got barely very any stuff in the original, and you had to deal with how to make it. It's basically scarcity. It was teaching you how to survive. It was a survival apocalypse game. It wasn't here take over because we want you to have an easy. We want you to have an easy. You want you to have an easy experience in the game. We want you to keep buying our products. No, that's not how it worked. That's not how the original worked. The original one worked very, very well. The second remastered does not work well. It feels like it gives the shit to you when you don't have to work for it. And I don't like those kind of games because I like to work for my shit, especially in multiplayer mode, story mode, because story is where it's the most innovative and immersion. Another thing is I didn't find any immersion in remastered, except for the part where Joel and Sarah, Joel's daughter Sarah, ended up being killed after the first part of the game. After that, I didn't find any immersion in it. It felt nothing but realistic graphics and just stupid cutscenes, and I didn't find any interest in it at all. The story was good, but it wasn't what I thought it was. It wasn't a remastered experience of what I thought the original one. The remastered one had so many fucking problems. Yeah. They fixed some of the stuff with the story, but it's still overall pretty shit. I can't tell you what Naughty Dog's doing at that studio, but since Streley left, I think they're going downhill. I hate to admit it, not a fan of Naughty Dog. I've been one for years. I've been playing Naughty Dog's games since I was a kid. I've been playing Jak and Daxter, Precursor Legacy, Sly Cooper, Crash Bandicoot. And The Last of Us. And Uncharted. Uncharted was an amazing. Uncharted 4 was an amazing experience. The story was great. The overall story was great. Streley and the rest of the creators did a great job. It had beautiful graphics, plus it was really good gameplay, and the gameplay was just stunning. The graphics in the game was great. It was fun. It kept me in it the whole single time I played it. It was my favorite game of 2016. I've always been a Last of Us fan. Four favorite. The was mediocre. I hated the player was like. It felt like it was too goddamn hard. It was too goddamn realistic. They're focusing too much on trying to make guns sound like real life. It was just overall not fun. I think it was and Naughty Dog added in the Naughty Dog team. Fucking hell. I seriously believe that if they didn't do that, it wouldn't have been like it was. I felt like they didn't give a shit about the multiplayer, and I don't really care about the multiplayer that much. I don't play Naughty Dog games for multiplayer. I play it for the story, and I think that's why it's so good. But remaster was a reason why you don't always want the game to be remade, because you don't know who it's going to be remade by, what company. Left now, you just don't know who's going to make it, because some greedy ass company, Naughty Dog gets some greedy ass corporate developer gets their hands on a copy, or gets an idea of what to do remastered Last of Us. You just never know, and look, it turned to shit. Great, that was 3D. He did a great job. I just don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know where I don't know where Naughty Dog's gonna go here. I'm nervous. I really am nervous what they're gonna do with series. The Uncharted 4 multiplayer was shit. I have to agree that it was just awful, and it wasn't shit. It was just hard, and it wasn't fun. It was mainly about trying to be like Indiana Jones and fucking swing on grappling hooks or whatever. And again, the microtransactions thing like Call of Duty, giving players ways to unlock shit, ways to unlock guns. Another reason why I don't know what to say, but I don't want that. Transactions, I don't support it. The overall multiplayer was awful. Magic bullshit. The El Dorado magic bullshit thing. From the El Dorado bullshit from Uncharted. Magic teleportation devices, so like it gives you a way to teleport to the other player. So I think that was stupid idea. Probably just for money profits. Again, I think the multiplayer went more towards the kids, and to cater more to the kids, and to cater more to the casual players who never played Uncharted before, and just wanted to finish multiplayer, not play the story, not have to really focus on the shit and grind the shit out, and want to play it. I think that's what multiplayer is for. I think multiplayer is mainly for the kids, because it felt more like a kid's game to me. Magic bullshit everywhere, teleporting other players, being able to hit people over the head with the grappling hook. Like, the grappling hook was one hit kill, which is stupid. Grenades everywhere. That was Uncharted 4. Spawning miniguns. You could... It's the same thing like Call of Duty. multiplayer, you either pay for Uncharted points or you don't get any fucking thing at all. And again, it's a random drawing of, it's just random chests that you open that give you shit that you don't want, you know. It's luck of the draw, basically. It's 50-50. It's just not worth it. Again, they've turned Uncharted 4's multiplayer into gambling game, just like Call of Duty and EA and all that stuff. I never did that in my life, but they did. They did it. They fucking ruined multiplayer. And I think that's why I'm just skeptical about Last of Us Part 2. I don't know what they're going to do with it. And if they put microtransactions in the game, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not supporting players to get an easy advantage. And it makes it less fun. They just don't get what you get. And you get the rest of it because you fucking pay money for it, you know? It's just not worth it. And people can argue all day, oh, I'm going to get the game because it looks beautiful. You're an idiot. You really are. If you're going to get the game because so that's all you care about. I think they're going to think you're stupid. And they're not going to work on the gameplay at all. They're just going to fucking give a shit. They're not going to give a shit. I'm not going to pre-order this game unless I really know if it's going to be worth my money. If there's going to be microtransactions in the shit, no, not buying it. They probably won't say it. I'll have to. If I see microtransactions last, hell, getting that game. Yeah. They fucked up Uncharted 4's multiplayer. The guns are nice, yeah, just like the gun sounds. But the game is not. The multiplayer is overall destroyed now with what they did to it. I can't tell you how much I'm disappointed with that. I'm disappointed. And I thought they actually gave a shit, but I think when Streley left the company, that's when Naughty Dog started not giving a shit anymore. Started trying to pull off the 3DS money-making scheme, just like the rest of companies. I feel like when the original developer leaves a company, then is all greedy and shit, gets their grimy hands on the and I think that's what happened to Uncharted 4. Multiplayer. Now, the story was amazing. I think Streley created that. I think Streley might have left when they made multiplayer. He wasn't involved. Because he didn't want to be involved in it. He probably hated the way they made it. I wouldn't blame him. I hated it. As a consumer. However, it had amazing graphics, it had amazing gameplay. I liked the way that you could choose to go stealthy. That was a new tactic they added into Uncharted 4. The grappling hook was really cool. Both from Last of Us and Uncharted together added to the game. North as Nathan Drake and Baker as Sam. That was a great way to cross-play both games in the series and make them come together to make it look good. I think that was an amazing idea. The overall storytelling was amazing. The acting was amazing. The ending was amazing. The overall story deserved. It was the greatest story I've ever played in the Uncharted series. But the multiplayer, no, they destroyed it. My thoughts on Lost Legacy. Well, guys, it's really this simple. The Lost Legacy is just a copy of Uncharted 4. It looks the same. The mechanics are the same. The fight is the same. just with Chloe and Nadine from Uncharted 4. That's the only thing that made it different, and them going to a new adventure, like going to search for the treasure of, I don't know, I forgot what it's called. It was nothing innovative. Now the graphics look really nice, yes, but overall, if I don't want to see new time. I want to see gameplay, see things that look different to me, to make me want to buy the game. Overall, I just thought it wasn't very good. I thought it was mediocre. Okay, it wasn't bad. I thought it was kind of boring, to be honest. It felt like Uncharted 4, just with prettier graphics. And I don't know what to say. Felt like Uncharted 2.5. I mean, I just don't know what to say there. It felt like a different version of Uncharted 4 with female characters. No different, man. Beautiful graphics, that's it. I'm starting to think that Naughty Dog's gone downhill. Bullshit to the light, and people starting to see how I'm starting to see it. I don't think a lot of people start to see it, but I fucking see how they changed. Since PS3. And I've seen a lot of fucking changes to Last of Us since remastered. And I've seen a lot of changes to Naughty Dog since Last of Us. And what they've done to it, I don't know. But I feel like that they're not changing anything. They're not getting innovative anymore. That's starting to kill it. I hope that they really do innovate with Last of Us Part 2. And mechanics is, I will not be buying that shit. Because it will be boring. Yeah, it will look nicer, it will look prettier, it will look nice, it will look very good, but what's the point of a game looking good if its mechanics don't work well? The gameplay mechanics, what if they don't work well? And what if Uncharted, Last of Us Part 2's multiplayer has microtransactions? Nope, won't be buying that. And I don't think I'll be awarding DLC again like that. Yeah, guys. So this is my video on part one of this series on YouTube. It's basically exposing Naughty Dog's bullshit. I hope you guys enjoy this video and like, subscribe, do whatever you do. Have a blessed night. I'm out. Peace.